Welcome back to the podcast that keeps your marketing real, simple, and designed for growth. Today, we're tackling one of my favorite topics that I know a lot of providers and center owners have wasted money on, which is Facebook ads. You've probably heard just boost a post or run a quick ad and families will flood in. And then nothing happens when you do that. So if you've ever thought, I tried Facebook ads and they don't work, this episode is for you, my friend. Before we dive in, make sure that you subscribe to the podcast episode, maybe share it with a friend, and let me know your thoughts. All the links are in the show notes. If you have a question, if you want me to tackle a specific marketing subject in a future episode, let me know. Message me or come find me on social media, or even better, email me directly. Again, all my links are in the show notes, okay? So let's get back to today's podcast episode. So let me guess. You clicked that blue boost post button, you picked your zip code, maybe even added around $50 over a few days, and then what did you get? Probably a handful of likes, maybe a comment or two, no tour requests, no new enrollments. Oh yes, and somebody random from another country sent you a message. I know this because that's what my clients are experiencing when they try to boost a post. And now you're probably thinking Facebook ads don't work for daycares, but here's the truth, my friend. The ads didn't fail. The strategy did, okay? So most childcare directors don't run ads. They guess. And they throw money at content with no funnel, no follow-up, no clarity, and they expect results. And that's not a marketing strategy. That's a donation to Zuckerberg, quite honestly. So this matters because when ads fail, most providers do one of two things. Number one, they either stop investing in marketing altogether, or number two, they blame the platform instead of the process. And both are costly. So ads do work, and I know that they work because I use ads for my business, for clients, but only when they're a part of a real visibility system. What you need isn't just an ad. You need an offer, a message, and a next step to that ad that makes sense to your ideal parent. Otherwise, you're just boosting a flyer into a crowd of people who don't know, trust, or even need you, okay? Here's the truth. Facebook ads are a tool, not a fix. And tools only work if you use them correctly. So let me tell you about one of our clients inside our marketing agency. He's still running a pretty huge center in Alberta. And he had tried boosting random posts. So he put a post together. Most of the time it was a flyer. And he would just boost to random zip codes in his area. And he would spend money. So he had a healthy budget, and he would spend $300, $400, $500 trying to get families to enroll in his center. So when I took over his account and I looked at his ads, I quickly realized that all he was doing was spending money boosting random posts to random people with no headline about a unique offer, no call to action, no landing page. It was just a post with some money behind it, okay? So what we did is that we built a $5 a day strategy. We asked our client to record 3 short videos that we can then use inside our first campaign, which was the top of funnel campaign, where we basically ask Facebook to take 3 short videos and go out and find us clients for our clients, or parents for our clients that are interested in childcare. And they would see these videos, and if they were interested, they would click on the ad, and then a form would pop up, okay? And Facebook is really, really good at doing what you ask it to do. Meaning, if you are, for example, asking for engagement, because that's what boosted posts are, you're just asking people to kind of like what you're boosting, Facebook will actually do that. So if you ask Facebook, for example, to go get you sales, they'll do that. If you ask Facebook to go get you leads, and this is what we were doing in our case, meaning people that are actively seeking for childcare and that are more likely to click and fill out a form, that's exactly what Facebook will do. And that's exactly what Facebook did. So we built the top of funnel, $5 a day. We leveraged these 3 videos. We tested it. We optimized. And then we started seeing forms come in. Now, these were forms of local families where they had to ask a few questions, and then a form would pop up if they were a good fit, and then my client would I would direct this information to my client, and then he would reach out and put them through the tour process, and check in with them every day until they confirmed an appointment, and then until they actually showed up to their appointment, right? And that's what we did. And then we added them in an email sequence where we would follow up with them every couple of days, making sure that we were nurturing that relationship with them. Okay. So we started seeing that he was getting leads on a consistent level. So he was investing $5 a day, 3 video ads targeting his local audience, and then we started to see the leads coming in at about $4, $5, $6 per lead. Now this was an excellent KPI because he was charging $800, $900 a month for one child for tuition fees. So if he had to pay, let's say $4, $5, even if he had to pay $10, $20 for a lead, it's still worth it, right? So he started to see that, hey, people are actually interested, they're visiting, right? And then what we did after that is that we would retarget anyone that visited his platforms, so social media, anyone that engaged with his videos, and anyone that watched his videos but didn't take action, and anyone that visited his website. And then we would send them more content with a special offer, a coupon code, another video, something that we can actually use to attract those people, those clients that were already interested, following, but hadn't yet taken action. And that's when he really started to book visits and start fully booking his program. So this strategy actually cost him a month around $300 to $400 a month. And he is getting consistent messages and lead forms in his inbox. Now, this doesn't mean that automatically everyone that is going to fill out the form is going to sign up, right? We have no control over that. What I do have a control over is that I asked Facebook to do something, and Facebook delivered. It got me leads, it got me emails, phone numbers, messages, right? And then it's up to my client to actually take that lead information and put them through his tour process, right? That's how ads work. They're built with intention. They're not built with just throwing some money on the wall and just hoping that, oh my gosh, I hope people find me. I hope that they like me. I hope that they enroll. That's not what we're doing here. We're not throwing spaghetti on the wall and hoping that it sticks, okay? There's a process behind it. There's a strategy behind it. Yes, you need an ad budget for ads. And you also need to have your website set up as well as your social media platforms, engaging, updated regularly with valuable content that aligns with what you are sharing in your Facebook ads, right? So if you've ever been burned by Facebook ads, I get it, but I don't want you to give up. Just learn how to use them like a business owner and not like somebody random that's just boosting posts $5, $10 a day and hoping that it works. If you're ready for ads that actually work, I want you to send me a message. The links are in the show notes. And I want you to see how I can help you get more leads directly in your inbox with a simple $5 a day marketing budget on Facebook and Instagram ads. Or you can also join SKOOL and learn how to do that on your own. You actually get a complete social media content strategy that you can use. You get free support from me, and you also get access to different courses and trainings that actually teach you how to set up your own Facebook ads if you're someone that wants to tackle that on their own. Your community is on Facebook every single day, so let's make sure that they find you, not just someone else. Other than that, have an amazing rest of your day, my friend, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.